it's time to give it a go. Several days ago, we were out hiking around exploring in the snow, and then warm weather, lots of rain. It got rid of a lot of the snow, although we still have some pretty big piles hanging around. But I figured, let's get the gear together, put the batteries back in, head down to one of our spots, and let's see what happens. It has been 4 months for me since I have metal detected because of, you know, New England winter. But here we go. I don't even know if the ground is frozen underneath or not. But I really don't care, because look at, I can walk around and I can swing. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Also walking in, there's a lot of water, as you can imagine, on the ground with all that snow melting off. So I'm hoping where I'm going, the section is a bit more dry, but yeah, it's wet. I don't even care if I find anything. Hopefully I'll hear something. That would be exciting enough on its own. So at the end of last season, I was working over in this area, found some iron things in this section that's heavily wooded, and then down over there is definitely an old field, but it had been logged, I don't know, I think we're getting close to 20 years now, so it's kind of thick rowback, maybe 15 years, but there were buttons and stuff out there. And usually with each seasonal revolution we do, I have a tendency to like to return back into areas where I left off. And we can, so we shall. Alright, let's get in there and see what it looks like. Still clear. You never know, you walk or even drive a bit of a distance and you can get into pockets of places that haven't cleared out. I didn't even test the ground before I left. Didn't want to test the ground. Not taking my shovel off until we hear something. I didn't want it to detour me from getting out here. All right. Let's see what happens. And, oh, not frozen. Wow, I'm actually surprised. And our first thing is, of course, Shotgun Willie. Nitro Club. But satisfying. All right. We don't need 30 of them. Digging anything is great. Yep, another one. But it feels so good to be out here. It really does. Well, at least it sounds different. It's just been shells. And I'm getting closer to the tree line where it hasn't been logged. I'm gonna head up in there after this, which I guess I missed. Oh, it is a relic. Nice. We have our first real artifact. And it's a handle with a bit of bone scale left on it. So it's probably the end of a knife. That's why it was sounding the way it was. Beautiful. There is some life left in the old place. Of course there is. All right. Continuing up into the trees. It's basically it was a big old field. There was a structure off to the back there. No cellar hole. And that side they didn't log. And it's generally the mix of, you know, late 1700s to early 1800s things. Real deep. Wow. Of course. And good though. One of many to come. Oxen shoe. And of course, well over pinpointer deep. It's old. We'll take it. And a casing. Oh no, it's not a casing. It's a tube. At least it's not a casing. Good signal. Decent numbers, and it sounds deep. Beautiful. Another artifact. And it was kind of deep. It is a musket ball. Beauty. And right up here is basically the backside. You come up on this nice knoll, wall over there, and then it just gets unimproved. Same thing on the other side. Fairly wet, but I always imagined that up here would have been such a nice spot with the sun coming in when this was working farm. And 38 degrees. Nice! I can lose the gloves. And we'll spend a little bit more time walking around. See if we can find something else. Small? Let's see what that is. It's roots. Oh, I think we did it. Is it? Yep. Mission accomplished. First button of the year. Beauty. A little bit of fancy on the face. Shank intact. Excellent. Yeah, probably early to mid 1800s. Well, we found a few things, and I go home very happy. Today was just a let's go out and see if it's possible, because you never know. And it was. And I'm glad, but we could still have a sneak attack snowstorm this time of the year. Let's hope not. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.